Hi, my name's Jason. I'm a paramedic nurse and I just had 4 surgeries in the last 6 months or so with Bonati Spine Institute. And so this video is a review that I'm doing about my experience both as a patient and then as a paramedic nurse too. And now that I have had 4 surgeries from Bonati and then a 5th surgery to correct 2 of Bonati's surgeries, I have some time to look back and reflect upon some of the things that I heard and were said. You know, back surgery is a painful thing. This was my last surgery, which was successful. It was not the Bonati procedure. They went in and had to repair the Bonati's procedure. And I'll get into that more in another video. But in this particular case, with me and Bonati, after 2 surgeries, I was still having the same pain. And they wanted to do 2 more. And so I went to another doctor, and he wanted to repair Bonati's first 2 surgeries. He said, don't do anything else. It's this, it's nothing else. Don't do anything else. And when I told him who the company was, his observation was witchcraft and steroids. Now, I remember that comment, and it kind of struck me like he was talking trash about another doctor. However, that word steroids, you know, it comes in later, after I've had this 5th surgery to repair 2 of Bonati's surgeries and actually fix the problem. And I'll get more into that. But not only did he make that comment about them, he was right. Now, Bonati says they don't use steroids. And I don't know. I don't know what they actually use. But I will tell you that Bonati is an outpatient procedure where they wake you up from surgery and they walk your ass around the nurse's station. And after all 4 surgeries, I was able to get up and walk around the nurse's station, and I felt much better. But I got to tell you that as the days and weeks went by, the pain level came back and increased significantly. Now, all the doctors will tell you the same thing. After surgery, I mean, there's swelling pain, there's time for whatever the original insult was has to heal again, and depending on how much damage was done, you know, how long you have to heal from. And so Bonati says they don't use steroids, and I just assumed that they wouldn't lie about it. However, the problem that I ran into with my Bonati surgeries is that 3-4 weeks later, the pain started getting worse again. Even as soon as 2-3 weeks later, and they tell you got to wait 90 days. And, you know, they were like, the warranty is 90 days on the surgery too, but then they sort of put you off 90 days. And, you know, and I remember calling them and speaking to them about the 90 days and about how I still wasn't getting better. And so they wanted to do 2 more surgeries, which they did do. But they should have never been done. And for no other reason than the other doctor that I spoke to. Check this out. See, this is dermatomes. This is just a picture from Google search. Just a Google search picture. And specifically the x-rays and MRIs and fluoroscopies all said, in all the reports said L3, L4 disc bulge. And I'm just complaining of screaming pain in my hips, going from sitting to standing. I mean, for the last 9 months, I have been laying in a chair. I have watched everything there is to watch on Netflix, Hulu, the paid Fandango channel. I'm watching reruns of things. I have been laying on my back for coming up on a year now because I physically couldn't do anything, and especially in the beginning. The pain was so great, I was bent over and twisted. And so Bonati now wants to do L5, and I'm not having any problems down here. They want to do my L5-S1. And so they did L5-S1, and it still didn't fix the problem that I was having. Yet every time I woke up from surgery, I felt better. And every time, and listen, if you just had 1 surgery, you might not even be able to pick up on the pattern. But I remember that doctor said like witchcraft and steroids. And I remember going back to Bonati and they were like, well, you have a choice. You can redo the same surgery again, which I thought was odd because I'm like, it's the same surgery. Why am I paying to redo it again? And so the doctor at Bonati here in Las Vegas, Dr. Grossmith, hell of a surgeon, didn't get one infection. I think there may have been a problem with the first surgery that I had because it put me in the hospital for 4 days, and none of the other 3 did. And so they were surprised that happened as well. And he did all the surgeries. They appeared clean. I mean, no infections. It seemed just like they said with the micro incision. It felt like I was feeling better quickly. I mean, that's what they promised. And yet, the pain never fully went away. And then the pain would come back after the surgeries. And the reason I bring this up, and this is a big deal, the reason I bring this up specifically is how they tell you, 3 days to 3 months out, you have all sorts of swelling. I will tell you that when I woke up from my 5th surgery that was done by Dr. Garber, the pain was immediately gone. The pressure that I was having, the radiating pain, was immediately gone. And it was never immediately gone after I had my Bonati surgeries. I felt better, yes. I felt better, yes. But the pain was never immediately gone. Even when they walked me around that nurse's station after my surgery, and they walked me around it, and and I felt better. Better enough to have another surgery, and another surgery, and another surgery. I'll tell you in the next video, I'll tell you another story about how they did a nerve block to prove which nerve it was for the 3rd surgery. All right, and I'll tell you about that, the nerve block, in another video. But listen, my name's Jason. I'm a paramedic nurse. I hope if my experience with Bonati saves you any pain and problems, I hope so. I hope I can save you from the pain and the torment that I've had. And so I know how bad back pain can be, neck pain, shoulder pain. Like, I was at the end. And I'll tell you more about that in the long video where I tell you the whole story start to finish of what happened to me. And I'm still healing. I'm 15 days post-surgery from Dr. Garber. Things were immediately better when I woke up. I could already tell. So I'm still healing. I mean, 3 days to 3 months. It's not an unreasonable claim. I had like 20 staples on the last surgery. They opened me up like in this video that you're watching. And so this has been my experience, and if you'd like to share yours, you can always leave them in the comment section. You could leave me some contact information. If you happen to catch my live webcast, there's the phone number right there, 844-769-2677. And I hope you find the relief that I'm experiencing. I hope you find the right surgeon, and I hope that I hope more for you than I got by going with Bonati, which is the whole purpose of this video. All right, thanks so much. I appreciate you watching. If you want to find more of these videos, you can just search Never Bonati Spine, Never Bonati Spine.